Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rokakadas, double lawns apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, beloved Akim, the expression of spirit in sincerity and truth, with humiliation or the gospel forwards. You, I salute. This is the brother Desire, one back with you, another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. All right, and what inspired me to do this lesson, I saw this video clip of this couple, they eating. It looked like this restaurant, and this vehicle ran right through it. Where they were sitting down eating. All right, and just like that, judgment could happen. The minute you complacent, you saying peace and safety, judgment could happen at any time. All right, and guess what? These time to come, all right, these people would so complacent and in this society and comfortable living in pleasure, judgment is gonna just take them just like that when they least expect in these last days. You know, judgment is coming. All right, it's gonna come up like a snare upon the whole world because these people ain't gonna be prepared. All right, but like I say, this video inspired me to do this lesson. So without further ado, let me just play this video clip. Boom. All right, you see that? They having a good time eating. Because when you eating like that, you in peace. In a restaurant, you feel safe and secure. But watch this, right? You see that? It said flood bloggers at Houston restaurant narrowly escaped serious injuries after a driver smashed through the restaurant window. They was filming they Salakia. It says Nina Unrated and Patrick Blackwood were filming their daily eating show before the incident occurred. Alright. Unrated posted to Instagram saying she is beyond grateful to be alive. But just like that, you eating, having fun, judgment right there. Might have abominable shit on that plate. Judgment of the Lord, just like that, and just like that. All right, just like that. And these people out here, you know, they don't know, basically when judgment can happen. All right, they just living a life in pleasure. All right, but let's get a couple of precepts. All right, judgment can happen at any time. The scripture says every morning bring a judgment and light. This 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1 in the NLT says, now concerning how and when all this will happen, dear brothers and sisters, we really need to write. We don't really need to write you, for you know quite well that the day of the Lord return will come unexpectedly like a thief in the night. All right, it's gonna come unexpectedly like a thief in the night. You see that? They wasn't expecting that to happen. When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, all right, and when you're in a restaurant eating, you feel peaceful and secure. All right, they didn't anticipate that. Then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman labor pains begin, and there will be no escape. All right, now, disaster came just like that, but they was able to escape, and that's a warning from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's a warning. All right, that's a warning from the Lord. Okay, that's a warning. Okay, people don't understand judgment. Since When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin, and there will be no escape. But you aren't in the dark about these things, the hopeful elect, dear brothers and sisters, and you won't be surprised when the day of the Lord comes like a thief, because guess what? We watching well as praying. All right, we watching. All right, these people are genuine watching. All right, they having a good time living in pleasure. This is Luke Salakia. Let me get Luke 21. Luke 21. I read this in the NLT. All right. Luke 21 and 34, it says, watch out. All right. Don't let your hearts be dulled by carousing and drunkenness and by the worries of this life. Don't let that day catch you unaware, the day of the Lord. All right. Because crazy times is coming on this earth. You see, like those people like them, that day is going to catch them, you know, that day is going to catch them unaware because guess what? They ain't preparing themselves. They having a good time. Just like that, judgment gonna happen. All right. Okay. All right. Um, they only focusing on pleasure. All right. Focusing on their appetites. You know, these people are there, they're refraining from their appetites. All right. Overindulgence. A lot of these people are just, all right. Pleasure is gonna take a lot of people out. Says, watch out, don't let your hearts be dulled by carousing and drunkenness. All right, that's another thing. People don't know how to drink in moderation. We can't be like that. All right, the scriptures say, be sober, be vigilant. But the adversary, the devil, like a roaring lion, walking about seeking who he may devour. All right, you gotta be mindful too, and by the worries of this life. All right, all right. Don't let the affairs of this life get you down. All right, all right. Don't let that day catch you unaware, like a trap. For that day will come upon everyone living on the earth. All right, keep alert at all times and pray that you might be strong enough to escape these coming horrors, and stand before the Son of Man. You see that? So the coming horrors. So it's gonna be crazy. Oh, just some bad times. All right, spooky times. Times never like no other time in history is coming on this earth. And it's going to catch people like this unaware, having a good time. You know, same time you vlogging, judgment right behind. Just like that. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai could bring judgment. Okay? What the scripture say? A lot of people are going to be taken, boy. Let's get second Ezra, the 5th chapter, and 1. It says, nevertheless, as coming tokens, the signs, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. All right. So suddenly you go hear on the news, you know, mass judgment here. Plenty people might be massive earthquakes and various other calamities. You see that? They should be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. We ain't be coming in them times. So the scriptures say, keep alert, keep your head on the swivel. All right. Uh, I I can't believe it going into refrain from your appetite. Don't be overindulging these things, the pleasure of this life, and all kind of things. Stay alert, because the times we coming in, like the precepts say, in the NLT, it says it's Luke 21 and 16:36 a lot. In the NLT, keep alert at all times. I pray that you might be strong enough to escape these coming horrors. All right? The coming horrors. All right? All right. Let's see if I could. Okay. Okay. Let me see. All right. Look up the word escape. Escape. To flee out. To flee away. To seek safety and flight. How do you seek safety? All right. What's our safety? All right. Okay. These words. All right. Okay. These words. All right. Let me get this quick precept in Psalms 91. Psalms 91. It says the KJV. Secure. This is a subject matter. Security of the one who trusts in the Lord. You see that? This is our security. Hey, trusting in Yahweh Shemashai, these words. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The secret place is this truth. Just our covering. And if you leave this, you done, boy. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My power in Him will I trust. All right. You see that? Surely He shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler Esau, unto from the noisome pestilence. Those missiles, ICBM missile, He shall cover me. He shall cover thee with His feathers. Under His wing shall thou trust. That's how the Lord is coming. He come to deliver us back in those chariots. That's a metaphor. All right. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. You see that? Thou shalt not be afraid by the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. You see that? Okay? Because guess what? I trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Nor that for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Alright? That's all because your security, alright, your trust is in the Lord. Okay? So it's imperative in this time to keep alert, keep your head on the swivel, and watching for the prophecies, because guess what? It's going to get crazy out here. Okay? It's going to get crazy out here. It's not going to get better. It's going to get crazy. All right? You see people out here having a good time. You see what happened to these people, these vloggers. All right? But pretty much, the spirit and power we have, Hashem Shai, a lot of these people is going to be taken when they least expect. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that up to spirit power. Yeah, Hashem Shai, Hashem Rukakodash. Yeah, man, Shalom.